Go.
All right, what's up, guys? So I am here in Portugal with some of my awesome friends here, and something really exciting just happened today with all three of them, and all three of them decided to bury their old lives and to follow Jesus. And I know some of you guys have already professed Christianity as your faith, but and for some of you not, but it was kind of a revelation of really actually burying your old life and saying, I want to be all in. I'm giving everything. I want to follow Jesus. And it was kind of a spontaneous thing. It was pretty powerful, if you ask me. But I'm just going to ask them a few questions, and they're going to share what happened. So, Raylan, what happened to you today, and what was it like?
Today I got baptized.
Yay!
It was very inspirational, very motivating, and just like very detaching from the old things. Actually like fully declaring that my old life is in the past, where it belongs. It doesn't define me no more. And it's just like incredible to know that my actions and my voice and my words are very powerful to impact other people to go on and do the same thing.
Come on. Now, what do you feel now after you went down and you came up and buried your life? What are you feeling now?
I feel free, more free, honestly, and more reassuring, but reassuring like knowing, like there's a confidence with the reassuring. There's no more wonder.
Right. Come on. So exciting. So excited. Alex, what about you? It was a little different for you. You weren't really. Were you, when you woke up? Were you thinking you'd get baptized today?
No, I definitely didn't think
What the heck happened to you today?
I'd say throughout this whole trip, it's kind of like a journey through watching other people and what they've been doing. Kind of how we've been impacting like the Portuguese people throughout this week, and even like within our own team. There's been I would say like a lot of growth, and we're just helping people, like just straight up helping people, like bringing people joy and happiness, and that's something that like I can live or die for. That's pretty cool. So I'd say that's kind of what pushed me to definitely get baptized, and yeah.
And were you following Jesus before this? Had you decided to give your life to Jesus before this?
I definitely knew of Jesus, but no, I didn't. It was a thought, and a lot of people around me really kind of gave that, but nobody ever like forced that on me. So it was kind of my own decision to do that, and I'm happy with it.
So how do you feel? How did you feel when you were in that pool? You just came in kind of spontaneously, and you decided. Like, what do you feel now after you went under and you came up a new creature?
I'd say you get a lot of guilt with a lot of your shoulders. That's number one. And it's almost like feeling like a kid again. You get that kind of like renewed joy or something.
You are a kid.
Right.
That's so exciting. So
The
exciting.
shower was nice. It's cold.
Come on. And then Naomi, what happened for you? You were telling me earlier, you kind of, what did you think baptism was before, and why did you decide to get baptized today?
Well, I believe that baptism was just like, yo, I'm a Christian, good, now you guys all know. That's what I thought it was. It wasn't like actually like a transformation, it was just like proclaiming,
Right.
Yeah. But now I understand like it's so much more than that. It's literally like, it's not even just a representation, it's literally like dying to yourself. And like when you rise up from the water, you're literally a new, like renewed person. Like,
Come on.
Yeah. It was crazy. Something.
So what was it like for you when you were in the pool and you declared to everyone you were burying your old life? What was that like, and what is it like now?
Well, when I was in the pool, I really was like trying to like hold it together and like not freak out or anything. But like basically like with everyone praying, it was just like I don't know, it was a whole different experience. And then like I've never like felt God's presence like that before. Like it was insane. I can't think of a better word than insane, but yeah. And then it's just like now it's my whole like perception of the world has changed. And
Wow.
as like cringy, I don't know what the word is.
Yeah.
Like usually people are like, my perception's changed. No, but
That's real.
it literally has.
It really has.
Like things that used to really like define me, it used to like really like I don't know, become like like sin and stuff like
Yeah.
that used to be pretty like holding me back. Now that it doesn't even seem like it's not even an option. It's not even anything.
Yeah. It's dead.
Yeah.
It's in the grave.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. And if there was anything like, say for some people that were contemplating like, I don't know, following Jesus, is this,
I didn't mean
is
to cut
this
you off, but you know what's funny?
what?
So I could just see myself getting buried, and then the devil's trying to take a little shovel and dig up, and then God just hits him in the head. Puts the dirt right back on it, you know, 'cause
Right.
it's over.
It's over.
You know, so
It's
like,
over.
it's just
Right.
crazy.
Because you're living in a new life now.
Yeah.
You're living in the life of Jesus, which we celebrate tomorrow,
Yeah.
Easter, Resurrection Sunday, that Jesus didn't stay in the grave, right? And you guys aren't in the grave, but your old selves are. And so if you guys were talking to someone maybe who was contemplating actually following Jesus or getting baptized, like you said there were some things you left behind, like even if you would be so bold, what are some things that you left behind? And if you had any like words to anyone who was contemplating this, what's it like now? Is it real? Is it just a, what is it like? What do you say to them?
I kind of don't know what you said, but for some reason, for some reason, like, I don't know, my first instinct was to call my mom, and she was very negative about it, you know, but I feel as if, you know, it was just the enemy still is inside of her, so now the enemy knows that he has no longer no hold of me, which he had a very strong hold of me through my mother, and now that I see that, now that I recognize that, it's just like so, like life-changing, you know, it's just like what she says cannot affect me no longer, and she's upset about what, she's not, but the enemy's upset about it, so I just feel like, if you're very discouraged about it, you know, just take that step of faith, you know, because I was like, there, you know, the enemy will be like, oh, well, you still got to do this and this and that, so it's just like, don't get stuck in what the world has for you, because them are just temptations, them are just like, what do you call that word when you try to like, I don't know the word, but it's just like you fall for these temporary things, which are not going to ever last you like God will.
Come on.
You know, it's just,
Amen. Would you say anything else to
I'd say
what you left behind and what you're encouraging people to?
Yeah, I mean, one other thing to add is like we were never forced to do this what we're going through. Like if you take that extra step to go on like a mission trip or something like that and actually like go through the streets and like help people, it's a lot different when you're there and doing things.
Yeah.
I'd say that is something that really drove me to actually get baptized because I don't think I would have done it before
Yeah.
if I wasn't here. So
Come on.
and no one was like forcing that on me.
Yeah.
That is all my decision.
Come on.
I'm doing it for myself. I can say it for myself.
Yeah.
I'd say things I left behind, like family addiction. There's just pain, suffering, guilt. All that stuff you kind of just throw away,
Come on, man. So powerful.
leave it in the water.
Yeah. What about you, Nene?
Things left behind were like depression, anxiety, and like basically there's a lot of like I'd say guilt is definitely and like things that would just like feel like inadequate and like basically just constantly struggling with like seeing the purpose and like and yeah. That was like pretty,
Come on.
overwhelming, and then getting to like leave that behind, and now like it's, yeah, like I said, it's literally just not even, it's just fun.
So good.
Yeah, and it's not something you can even explain,
Yeah.
which is, and then something I would tell someone, basically like, it's, I don't know, before I thought of God as like, just this being, you know, like I didn't think he was like real and
Right.
present in
Yeah.
like every area of your life. Like he's
Yeah.
literally like here, like
Yeah.
that.
Come on.
And like, so I don't know, I feel like, yeah. I don't know, I feel like just like going out and like being around people who do feel as present and who are able to like just show you how real he is. That was like super impactful for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So being on this mission trip was like awesome because there's everyone around is like filled with the Holy Spirit and like just showing exactly.
So cool.
Yeah.
Come on.
I got a question for y'all. If you could name one thing that really caused you to open your eyes and give this an opportunity to give your life to Jesus, what would that one thing be? Fingers don't work here, bro.
Here. Well, actually, wait, can you repeat that question one more time?
What's one thing that caused each of you to look to see if Jesus was real? That caused you to go, hey, I need to know for sure.
It's like a Christian questionnaire.
Yeah, this is
For
a good
sure.
show.
I'd say like the joy, I'll go first. I'll just say like the joy that we brought people, hands down, is probably the best. It feels good helping other people. And it feels good when you're happy yourself.
I mean, I feel like kind of how I kind of similar to know what God is real is always a reminder. Like if you question like all this darkness, there is light. That always keeps me pushing. Like if there's evil, there is good. You know, there's not just evil. So kind of like
Right.
that kind of really brings me back to kind of like how I started believing.
That's so good.
There's just like this light and this dark. Like oh shit, shines the darkness.
Let's go.
Yeah, I think it was the second day we went out, and we were able to like pray for people, and like there was this like encounter that we had with like these like group of people, and we were basically able to pray over them to like heal them of like pain. And like before that time, I just didn't think I knew miracles like were a thing. I just didn't think they happened like here, and I didn't think they were like. I thought it had to be like a huge, like, I don't know, like pastor or something. And, like,
Right.
they had so much experience beforehand. Like, but no, I basically like was thrown into it. Like, I didn't even plan on praying. And like, and then like this guy was like, he said that it was like the pain went away like by 60% or something the first time, and then like completely the second time. And it was like, that's all Jesus. Like,
Yeah.
none of us could become from us. So no matter like who.
Isn't that cool?
Like anyone who has like a spirit, like
Let's go.
they're
Preach it.
like God gives us all that power, you know?
Look out, devil.
Like yeah, that was crazy to me. So that was when I was like, whoa, this is not just some God, idol God that's like, you pray to and you sometimes read the Bible just to like see who he is, but like no,
Yeah.
he's like real and he's doing stuff. Like
Come on. Oh, I know there's so much more we could say, but isn't that cool? Just to encourage you guys that, I mean, you grew up in Christianity, but this was like brand new stuff for you of realizing, oh my gosh, God is real. Alex, you've been around it, but you never chose it for yourself. And this was like, whoa, I'm actually seeing it. And you've kind of been around it as well, but it's kind of been more recent that you started saying yes to Jesus, and then it's like, all in this week, right?
Yeah.
And so,
Karen made me jump right in.
Hey.
No hesitation.
No, you chose it. I just listened to the Holy Spirit.
Yeah. Me too. I listen to Holy Spirit.
Hey.
That's
Come
it.
on. So guys, I hope you're encouraged. These are 3 lives that are fully the Lord's, that just gave their lives to Jesus, buried their old life, now are being filled with the Holy Spirit to do the things that Jesus did. Little Christs, Christians. They're going to be little Jesuses all over the earth, and the same miracles, the same signs and wonders, the same faith and love and wisdom as Jesus, you guys are going to walk in because His Spirit is with you. So anyway, we hope you guys enjoy this. I'm super encouraged. Maybe encouraged today that the harvest is ripe, and Jesus is amazing. He's very alive.